May I come in, sir?
Like I have a choice.
No, sir, you don't.
Yes, Miss Raj. It's good to see you.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, dear. What brings you here?
Sir, do you remember I told you about a group of NRI students who wish to visit best places in India?
Yes, the NRIs. I remember that. Anyhow, do you know the full form of NRI?
Non-resident Indians.
No. Hell no. You see, that's where you're wrong. The full form of NRI is Fake Indians.
Sir, ये तो कुछ मैच ही नहीं कर रहा है.
अब किसे फर्क पड़ता है?
By the way, sir, they will be here any moment.
Okay, sure, great.
They are here, sir.
Oh, hello everyone. So, you guys are here for vacation?
Yes, sir. We haven't been to India since ages. And since we have very little time to be here, so we want you to make our vacations the most memorable.
Yes, yes, sure. And since our last telephonic call, I've been thinking really hard about the place which you guys should be taken to, which has to be the most cultural, vibrant, and picturesque. And the name that tops all your requirement is Rajasthan.
Rajasthan! That means the land of Rajas, isn't it? Wow! Calm deserts, beautiful lakes, and outstanding culture. I'm too excited to visit it.
Yes, yes, sure. The land of royalty, bravery, music, and art. And this is the best time to visit Rajasthan as various cultural and social programs are being conducted in the upcoming weeks.
Oh, really? That's fascinating.
So, would you please give us an idea about the programs and the functions?
Sure, I guess. Rajasthan Famous Fair and State Award function for the laudable people of Rajasthan from different areas ask you to name.
I really don't know many things about Rajasthan, but more can you tell me?
Like sure.
Hey, look what I found. The school children, they know so much about Rajasthan.
Let's take a look at that.
Didi, see what I have brought.
No, Alicia, I'm busy in my project work.
No, Didi, please. It has been ages since we have played together.
Alicia, I have to submit my project today, so I can't play with you, dear.
Okay. What is your project about? It looks interesting.
It is on Rajasthani culture. That's my favorite culture.
Please tell me more about it.
Okay, sure.
Let me tell about this. Rajasthan, the abode of the Rajas. Rajasthan is India's largest state in terms of area. It occupies 10.4% of India's total area. The total area of Rajasthan is 3,42,239 square kilometer. Rajasthan shares the boundary with Punjab to the north, Haryana and Uttar Pradesh to the northeast, Madhya Pradesh to the southeast, and Gujarat to the southwest. Rajasthan is the largest state in the Union of India and has more physical variations than any other state. It has regions of rolling sand dunes to lofty mountains to fertile plains. On the basis of the existing relief features, they include Western Sandy Plains, Aravalli Range, Eastern Plains, and Hadoti Plateau. Plains, hills, deserts, and plateau all in one state. This state is so diverse. Yes. Climatic regions of Rajasthan are arid, semi-arid, humid, subhumid, very humid.
There are total 33 districts in Rajasthan. Jaisalmer is the biggest district and the smallest district is Dholpur. There is a total 685.48 lakh population alone in Rajasthan. According to Census 2011, here is a pie chart telling the population percentage of all the districts. The least population is in Jaisalmer with only 0.98% population, and the most populated district is Jaipur with 9.71% population.
I learned from my maths teacher that this is a line graph.
Yes, it is telling about the percentage decidal growth rate of population in India.
The most religion followed by people of Rajasthan is Hindu with 70%, Muslim with 17.9% and Jain with 2.7%. Alicia, guess, what is the official language of Rajasthan? It's Rajasthani.
No, it is Hindi.
This is because many people from neighborhood state have migrated to Rajasthan and almost everyone speaks Hindi. Although Bhili, Sindhi and Urdu are also spoken by them. Ghana Ghana Dhanyavad.
As we know, Rajasthan receives very less rainfall and has physiological features such as deserts, which are very less suitable for agriculture. Agriculture contributes to around 22.5% of the economy of Rajasthan, which is more than 1/5 of the economy. There are two different seasons for the purpose of agriculture in Rajasthan. These are Rabi season and Kharif season. Rabi season. Rabi season is the winter crop season where the crops are grown in winter. The majority of crops which grow in the Rabi season are wheat. Wheat is the main food crop of the state. Barley. Barley is the second largest crop in Rajasthan. Kharif season. Kharif season is the summer crop season where the crops are grown in summer. The majority of the crops which grow in the Kharif season are bajra. It is normally consumed by the rural poor, the tribal community migrating from one place to another. Rajasthan is the largest producer of bajra in India. Maize. It is mostly consumed by the Bhil tribes in the Aravalli region. In northern Rajasthan, maize is interestingly eaten with butter and green leaf of the mustard plant. Rice. Rice is cultivated in Rajasthan on small area. About 78% of total area under rice in the state is concentrated in low and very low productivity groups. Now let us see the cuisines of Rajasthan.
Come Agni, today I will tell you about Rajasthani thali. Pyaz ki kachori. This is a sort of a puff pastry stuffed with onions and potatoes. Like other kachoris, they are also eaten with sweet and spicy tamarind chutney. Gatte ki sabji. This is a traditional Rajasthani dish made of besan and cooked in tomato yogurt gravy. This is dal, this is bati, and this is churma. So this all comes in Rajasthani thali.
Didi, there's an exclusive session on Rajasthan. It might help in your project work too. I'm eager to watch that.
Okay, let's watch it. That must be interesting.
Good afternoon everybody. Kikkad ho sa, Maro Rajasthan channel ma tharo swagat sa. I welcome you all to our channel Maro Rajasthan. Today we will discuss about the history of our state, Rajasthan. Let me apprise to my viewers of the fact that Rajasthan seems to have appeared out of a fairy tale. There are historical castles, sand dunes, magical landscapes, and best of all, color-themed cities. Sounds interesting, right? So, to know more about the history of our state, keep your eyes glued to the screen and don't you dare to go anywhere, as we are about to have a very interesting session with our distinguished guests. Before I take you to our distinguished guests, let me introduce them to you. First, we have Dr. Parth Rajput from Department of Ancient Indian History. Then Dr. Ishita Mehrotra from Department of Archaeology, and the third person of interest is Dr. Tanisha Tomar from Geological Survey of Rajasthan. I feel really honored that our highly distinguished guests have taken out time out of their busy schedule to be with us today. Now over to Dr. Dr. Rajput to know more about the history of our state.
Thank you, Sarah. Firstly, dear, I would like to tell it to the viewers that history is not a burden on the mind, but it is an illumination of soul. I am proud of myself to be a part of such a historic yet beautiful place, Rajasthan. Well, to be precise, the history of Rajasthan can be traced back to the Indus Valley civilization, followed by the Mughal Empire. This was the era that witnessed the sacrifice of lots of Rajputs and Mughal rulers. These include Maharana Pratap, Prithviraj Chauhan, Rana Uday Singh, and even Akbar, who was defeated when the Rajputs and Marathas came together, and which indeed was followed by the rise of the East India Company and later our independence. Well, the royal state of Rajasthan that we see today has now become the largest state of our Indian Republic. It has 8 UNESCO World Heritage Sites, and its magnificent palaces remain the backbone of the state.
Thank you, Dr. Rajput, for connecting us to our roots. Now, I would like to hand over to Dr. Ishita Mehrotra to know more about our monuments. As we already know about our history, let's take a peek into our magnificent palaces, beautiful forts and ancient temples that stand tall today from thousands of years.
As Dr. Parakh Rajput has discussed about the history of Rajasthan, so I would like to enlighten our viewers about the monuments and forts of Rajasthan. There are many beautiful forts and monuments in Rajasthan, but due to time constraint, I would like to discuss only about 3 of them. So you all must have heard about Chittorgarh Fort, haven't you? So let me tell you, it is the largest fort in India and it has 2 prominent towers, buildings, gates and temples as well. It is famous for the Jauhar of Rani Padmini, and the second one is the Hawa Mahal. As the name suggests, this massive edifice stands at the intersection of 2 main roads in Jaipur. The real reason behind the construction of this mahal was to allow the women of royal families to enjoy the festivities on the streets. And the last one is the Amer Fort, which has very different artistic style elements and is made up of red sandstone and marble. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Mehrotra, for giving us the gift of knowledge in the field of history. Now over to Dr. Tanisha Tomar.
So, viewers, you all must be delighted to know about the colorful history of Rajasthan. Do you all want to know some more interesting and colorful facts about Rajasthan? Okay, I'll tell you. Jaipur, the capital of Rajasthan. Jaipur is also called the Pink City. You know why? Because of its pink beautiful buildings. Jodhpur. Jodhpur is the blue city as well as the sun city. And you will be glad to know Jodhpur is the second largest city of Rajasthan. Jaisalmer, the golden city. Jaisalmer is a golden city because of its golden beautiful buildings. Udaipur, the white city. Do you know why Udaipur is called the white city? Because it has a large number of Rajput style palaces. Those are made of marbles. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Tomar. That was rather very interesting. I hope you all found that informative. Stay tuned to our channel, Maro Rajasthan, for more such latest updates. Dhanyavad, sir.
Oh, is it badminton time?
Yes, you got it right.
You were telling us about some award show?
Yes, we are going there only.
A very good and morning to everyone assembled here. Today I heartily welcome our prestigious guest, Governor of Rajasthan, Mr. Kalraj Mishra. It is a matter of great honor and pleasure to appreciate and reward the hard work of great personalities of Rajasthan in different fields like sports, politics, science and culture by giving them Rajasthan Ka Gaurav Award. I am honored to acquaint you all with the Khel Ratna of Rajasthan, Colonel Rajyavardhan Singh Rathod. He has achieved a lot in his life, whether as a politician or as a shooter. He has also been an army man and served a country in the Kargil War. He won a silver medal at shooting in the Olympics, and also this is the only silver medal for India in shooting at the Olympics. He won Rajiv Gandhi Khel Ratna Award in 2004 and Padma Shri in 2005. He also joined Bharatiya Janata Party in 2014 and was appointed the Minister of State for Youth Affairs and Sports in 2017. So now I request our Chief Guest Kalraj Mishra to felicitate the Rajasthan Ka Gaurav Award to Colonel Rajyavardhan Singh Rathod. Rajyavardhan Singh Rathod to come here and address the audience.
खम्मा घणी मारे हिवड़ा में घणी खुशी हो रही हो सर कि आप लोग नो मारे काम नो सर है सर सारे लोग नो मारो खूब खूब आभार. I always believed in talent. If you have talent, if you have that spirit, that ability, you can achieve anything you want. Following the same, we have started a youth festival where the younger ones and the teens can participate in the debates, discussions, and can bring their opinions in order to make a new sporty India. Our department will reach to the public with further new schemes to promote youth, to showcase their talent in sports, and can ensure a free and fair chance to every single citizen of India. I once again thank all of you for this pleasure. I am extremely gratified for this award. Thank you everyone.
Thank you sir for addressing the audience. तो हमारी अगली प्रसिद्ध हस्ती है श्री मामे खान. प्रसिद्ध राजस्थानी लोक गायक मामे खान जैसलमेर के एक छोटे से गांव में पैदा हुए थे. वे राजस्थानी लोकगीत गाते हैं. उनके लोकगीत देश विदेश में सराहे गए हैं. उन्होंने लगभग 150 संगीत कार्यक्रमों में भाग लिया है. वे सलमान खान और श्री अमिताभ बच्चन जैसी मशहूर बॉलीवुड हस्तियों के साथ भी काम कर चुके हैं. उनके संगीत में हिंदू मुस्लिम एकता भी दिखाई देती है. वे स्वयं एक मुस्लिम हैं, लेकिन हिंदुओं के अधिकतर उत्सवों में अपने लोकगीत गाते हैं. तो अब मैं श्री कलराज मिश्र जी से निवेदन करता हूँ कि वे श्री मामे खान जी को सम्मानित करें. Considerable personality is Ms. Kriti Sharma. Ms. Kriti Sharma is an artificial intelligence technologist, mobile product inventor, and one of the first Starbucks executives in the technology industry. She was born on April 1988 in Rajasthan. She holds a Bachelor's of Engineering and a Master's in Advanced Computer Science from the University of St. Andrews. In September 2011, Ms. Kriti Sharma joined Baileys, where she led product management of technology innovations such as Pinchit, mobile payments app, which won the App Store Best of 2012, and later she was appointed the head of Big Data and Advanced Analytics at Baileys Africa. In 2016, she launched PIC, world's first chatbot business finance. She has also won Sisters Pass It On Award and Google India Women in Engineering in 2010. Since Ms. Kriti Sharma has gone abroad to attend a very important meeting, she couldn't be able to attend today's event, but she has acknowledged her presence through a video.
Thank you for appreciating my work by giving me this award. I'm truly honored to receive it. I am Kriti Sharma, an artificial intelligence technologist, business executive and humanitarian. I built my first robot at the age of 15 and have been building innovative artificial intelligence technologies to solve global issues, from productivity to inequality to domestic abuse ever since. In 2019, I collaborated with the Population Foundation of India to launch Dr. Sneha, an artificial intelligence-powered digital character to engage with young people about sexual health, an issue that is still considered a taboo in India. I firmly believe that the next wave of artificial intelligence will solve deep social challenges and will bring effective, positive change to the society. Thank you.
Well-known personality is Lieutenant Sachin Pilot. He was born on September 7, 1977 to late Sri Rajesh Pilot, a renowned politician from Rajasthan. He got his bachelor's in art from St. Stephen College, Delhi, and MBA from Wharton School, University of Pennsylvania. He was the youngest member of parliament, aged 26, in the year 2002. He was Minister of Corporate Affairs in the Manmohan Singh government, President of Rajasthan Congress Committee, and also the Deputy Chief Minister of Rajasthan. So now, I request our chief guest to felicitate the Rajasthan Gaurav Award to Mr. Sachin Pilot.
Thank you for the award. I will engage more and more youth in politics so that the country may have a new wave of thoughtful and energetic people that will become leaders in the future. I will also work toward the development of the society and the country. Usually, youngsters ask me that why I joined politics at such a young age. I noticed that the Indian corruption is in politics, so I wanted to remove the corruption from India. My party will also work towards the development of a corruption-free India. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for addressing the audience. With this, we have come to the end of our award ceremony. We humbly thank our chief guest, Mr. Kalraj Mishra, and congratulate all the awardees. Thank you for being a patient and a good audience. Have a nice day ahead.
So, let me show you the tradition and culture of Rajasthan.
Khambagani Sahab.
Khambagani Haju.
You're wearing a nice dress. What are these things?
They're asking about your dress.
Turban. Turban referred to as pug, safa and pagri is the most important part of men's attire. Dhoti and pajama. Dhoti is a traditional outfit worn as a lower with angarakha or kurta. Angarakha. Angarakha is an integral part of the traditional dress of Rajasthan. It is a type of ruff with inner panel that covers the chest. Bandagala. Bandagala is similar to blazers and the rich fabric is used to make it suitable for special occasions.
Wow! Do women folk also wear the same kind of dresses?
No, their dresses are more colorful, vibrant and beautiful. Let me show you one. Can you please tell us about your dress and accessories?
There are three important parts of women's attire. One is ghagra, second one is choli or kanchli, and third one is orni or chunri. Ghagras are the long skirts that are narrow at the waist and then flared till ankles. It is little short in size to provide visibility to the foot ornaments. The traditional attire ghagra is teamed up with blouses and short kurtis known as cholis or kanchlis. Orni or chunnar completes the look of ghagra choli as it is worn over the blouse with one end tucked into the skirt and another end on the shoulders and over the head. This traditional wear is crowning glory of every woman of Rajasthan. Orni is also worn as veil in front of elders as a token of respect.
Oh, your jewelry is also very beautiful.
The traditional Rajasthani jewelries include jhumkas for the ears, chudas for the wrist, rakhdi or mangtika for her forehead, nath for nose, tamaniya for her neck, bichiyas for toes, and payals for ankle too. Jholas are the bags made out of colorful fabric that come in plenty of choices and are embellished with mirrors or stones that are carried during special occasions.
You guys are lucky as Tej festival is being celebrated. Let's have a look.
Why is that girl on the swing? What is all this?
Tej is an important festival for married women and a much anticipated monsoon festival. Women wear attire in rich, vibrant color and accessories to signify prosperity and freshness. They also apply henna on hand and sing song of Tej festivals. Swings are fixed to branches of flower trees and they have a special sweet giver on Tej. Thank you.
Oh, that's sky, isn't that? What are you doing with this earth?
Kite flying festival is one of the most colorful festival in Rajasthan. It provides unlimited fun and frolic. It is celebrated on 14th January every year. People celebrate the blessed day by flying kites and various activities are also organized on this day. Indian sweets made during this festival are prepared with sesame seeds and some of the popular ones are til laddus, sesame brittle, ghevar, etc.
Which festival is being celebrated here?
Gangaur is a colorful women's festival that is mainly celebrated in some parts of Rajasthan. It starts in spring and lasts up to 16 days in some parts of Rajasthan. On this day, women offer prayer to Lord Shiva and Goddess Parvati. They also wish for their long lives of their husbands and celebrate their marital status. They also prepare delightful dishes for their family.
Hey, what's this? What are you doing?
Well, I am making these Rajasthani puppets. These are very beautiful and these are used to make plays in Rajasthan, and I make them using kota work cloths like these and paper mache, and we make like this for plays.
Oh, what are these?
This is a Marna painting. Marna are wall and floor paintings. Marna are drawn to protect house and hearth and to welcome ghosts into the house and to mark the festivities.
Oh, these are so colorful. What are these?
These are the dyes. The dyes are very popular textile in India. These are bought by Muslims in India. From ancient times, these are being done. These are the art pieces and are done by using dyes from leaves and flowers.
Oh, these are so beautiful. What are these?
These are miniature paintings. These are introduced in India by Humayun, who bought it from Persia. These are done with utmost care. The fine brushes are used to create these paintings, as these are done with more details. The Krishnagar province is famous for its Bani Thani paintings, as because of their long necks and large almond-shaped eyes.
Now, let's move to the Rajasthani folk music, which is immensely popular all over the world. Let's have a look how sarangi, dhol, matka are played. a part of Rajasthani culture. Tera Dali, Kalbeliya, Katputli are few examples of Rajasthani dances. And these dances are very famous throughout the globe. Let's have fun.
लुक छुप ना जाओ जी, मन दीद कराओ जी, रा क्यों तरसावे हो, मन सकल दिखाओ जी। थारी शरारत सब जानू मैं तो धरी, हर सले उन्हें बंगा दी मैं कह लगे। मर बिगड़ में जागी धोकनी रे, चंदा में थारी चांदनी, मन दामन में बाती खुशी रे, झुम 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 झुम।
Wow, that was superb music and dance. Yeah, indeed it was.
So, this is my Rajasthan.
Yeah, I never knew that my motherland was this beautiful. It was an enchanting experience.
Oh, Ati Sundarta. It was a majestic land indeed. It was strikingly sublime.
And what's the takeaway?
Kamma
Gani Kamma.